Okay, so today is day 42 of 100 of One Day, One Blog. The series where I document my last 100 days as a high school student. Now, today's episode isn't really a vlog of some sorts, and it isn't really even related to the last 100 days of high school, this thing. But something happened today and reminded me of a story that happened around a year or so back. And yeah, it is a high school related story, but yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys. Because honestly speaking, nothing much really happened today. But yeah, this incident just reminded me of it, and so I want to just share the story with you because, like, in my opinion, this is probably one incident that I'll probably take with me after graduating high school. It's probably one memory that I will remember fondly from my high school days. So basically, right, today our school held the inter-house swimming gala that we do every year, right? Anyways, this year we were excused from it as seniors because finals are upcoming and stuff, so we need that time to prepare. But yeah, a year or so ago, yeah, a year ago we weren't really allowed to do that, and an incident happened there that was actually kind of hilarious, right? So around the time that the swimming gala was held at last year, we actually had started work on our extended essays, right? Like our class, we are starting our extended essay journey, where like we're meant to meet up with our supervisors, discuss our research questions, and basically we're meant to create like a report where we discussed the research question we chose, why we chose it, and basically that sort of stuff. So that's what we're meant to do. Now the thing is, yeah, the week that we were supposed to do that, my teacher ended up, not my teacher, my supervisor ended up getting sick, right? So he wasn't there. Now I went on all like the previous days that week and I didn't see him, right? He was sick again, like I said. So obviously, on the day of the swimming gala, I decided, let me try my luck again and see if I can find him. Well, the thing is, security, they just weren't having it. They just weren't allowing anyone to like leave the pool area. Like, no matter what the reason was, you weren't allowed to leave the pool area. Unless you were a senior, you were not allowed to leave that pool area. So yeah, I was basically stuck there the whole day. And towards the end of the day, again, I'm like, this is getting kind of out of hand. I have to see my supervisor. I haven't seen him at all this entire week. He's been sick and stuff. I want to go see if he's at least here today, so I can try and discuss this with him. And of course, the security again, like I said, they're not allowing anyone past. So we kind of had to get creative about how to get through. So obviously, first thing I tried to do was sneak out through the multi-purpose hall. That's nearby the pool, right? And it's like, yeah, it's basically just outside it's basically right next to the pool, and there's no one really guarding that area. So anyways, I walk in, and like, okay, I can maybe try to sneak in from downstairs, like go in through the MPH, and maybe like sneak in, like use the other this thing like back exit of that, and try and get try and get into like the school side, like into one of the other buildings through one of those back doors. So I tried to do that. Turns out that there's a basketball tournament happening in the PH. So now I've just accidentally wandered into a basketball tournament, right? Anyways, I realized quickly that I am not supposed to be there, right? The tournament going on, and so I just head out. I just dip, because I know that for a fact that I'd get noticed if I was there. I know people would notice that there's just a random student just chilling there who's not supposed to be there. So I dip, right? Anyways, after that, right, I decide to try the field, because again, like I said, it seemed like another feasible option. I mean, it's nearby the pool, and there didn't really seem to be anyone over there. So I'm like, maybe we could try that. Turns out the security were also camping the field. Yeah, there were literally security guards hiding like around the field area. So I couldn't even try that part. Then guess what? We managed to discover, right? One of the students actually, yeah, they managed to discover that one of the back doors, like there's a small area behind the pool, right? That part is usually locked, and students aren't actually allowed to access that part, and it's usually locked, like I said, yeah. But on that fateful day, it so occurred that by some chance, that path had been left unlocked. God knows how it was even left unlocked. God knows when it was unlocked, but it was unlocked. And so me and a couple of others, we saw an opportunity, and we decided to take it, right? And so anyways, we go in through that path. Now I don't know what happened. Either some people saw us, or someone realized and decided to announce to the rest of the school. But all of a sudden, there's a stampede. And a bunch of other people come storming in as well. So now this stealth operation has been busted. Because around 20 to 50 other students came in as well. At the same, or a couple of seconds afterwards. Not at the same time, but a couple of seconds afterwards. And they also noticed. And they took part. Now what made this worse is that the path on the other side was also locked. So it was like there was no escape. So anyways, as we're heading back to return to the pool, right? I've already lost all hope now that I'm not gonna meet my supervisor. And just like that, just when it looks like things are gonna be bad, it gets even worse. Because there's a security guard waiting at the entrance, that at that gate that we went through. And he's literally there collecting all the students. He wants to take us to the principal's office. And let me tell you, in that moment, I genuinely thought I was cooked. I genuinely thought I was gone. In my mind, I was thinking two things. Either one, I'd get suspended, or two, I'm literally gonna get kicked out of the school. I genuinely thought I was cooked. I genuinely thought I was cooked. I genuinely thought I was a gone. I thought I was a goner. I thought my time in the school was over, right? I genuinely thought that I genuinely thought I would be told to pack my bags and leave this place for good. Luckily though, I'm guessing the security guard saw that it was a stampede of people. He decided that he didn't want to deal with that. He didn't want to deal with taking a large group of students to the principal's office or to wherever he wanted to take us. And he just let us off with a warning. Anyways, apart from that though, turns out that my supervisor actually was not even in school. So I went through all that effort for nothing. Literally went through all that effort, nearly got expelled for absolutely zero reason whatsoever. But at the end of the day, it's insane dad lore. And also, by the way, my extended SA supervisor ended up actually getting me an extension for that deadline. So low-key, huge props to him. W supervisor, I'm gonna lie, that was a huge W on his end. So low-key, that's the story about how I almost got expelled for trying to escape a swimming gala. But anyways, that's pretty much all for today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Peace.